Guys, today I'm going to make a birthday card. So I have this piece of craft cardstock. I just cut it as 12 by 5.5. No, 12 by 5. And then I just scored it in the middle. And I was thinking to use a blue theme. So I have some printed out paper here, just on regular copy paper, and I will link the shop that I bought it on Etsy down below. I have a piece of old book pages. This is from a ski book, and I have some blue cardstock. So I'm just gonna place this like this, I think, and then I'm gonna decorate with some flowers and happy birthday. And I'm gonna do the same on the inside and then make a space too, so we can write on a message on the inside. So I cut this to 5.5 by 4.5, and these pieces I just tore the edges so they will fit inside and leave a little bit of a border. Same for this one. And I'm just gonna ink it up so it gets a little grungier look. So I'm using the Distress Oxide ink by Ranger in walnut stain, and I'm just using this inking tool to get the edge of the blue cardstock to be a little ragged. I just scraped it on the side of the countertop, but you can also use a distress tool if you like. The ink won't show very well on this blue cardstock, but at least you can get the edges. You can of course use whatever color you like for the distress ink, or you don't have to use anything at all. So I hope everyone is doing okay with the world almost going under. It feels like everything is closing down, and we'll see how this goes. Just cross my fingers that I don't get sick. I work in a kitchen store, and we're still holding the shop open, but most of us are working from home most of the days, and we have some days where we are in the shop. Like that. I'm just going to ink this one as well, both on the inside and the outside, and I will come back when I've done that. Okay, so now I have inked the edges on both sides, on the front and the back, and I also did the inside piece. For the inside, I'm going to just print out the message on some coffee stain paper or something, and then just glue it on the inside. Nice and simple. But we're gonna do the outside, and we're gonna decorate with some flowers and stuff. We'll see, maybe some doilies and maybe some lace. We'll see. So I'm just gonna use some art glitter glue to tack it all down. If we can get some out. It's been a while. You can use some double-sided tape if you like as well. There we go. Right. You can use some foam tape as well if you like to have it a little bit raised. But since this is so thin, I'm not gonna do that for this card. But you can definitely do that if you have some thicker cardstock or something. When this is dry, we can, tear up the edges a little bit, make it a little bit grungy. That. Then I'm just going to glue this on the inside as well while I'm doing this, while I have the glue open. Like that. Usually when I'm finished, I write my name on the back so they know who made it, but I'm not going to do that on camera. Okay, so now we can just go and just rough the edges up a little bit. I'm just using my fingernail. If you don't want the distressed look, you don't have to do that. You can also cut the paper just straight if you like. I just really love the distressed look, like vintage. Just roll the edges a bit, maybe. Here you can see it's a ski book. It says Skiløperen. In Norwegian it says the skier. I got it from a friend of mine, a colleague, when she was cleaning out her apartment because she's moving. So I just grabbed it. It was a really nice old book, really nice size. So I can do a lot with that book and the pages inside. I'm just gonna use some ink just to get the back side so it doesn't show all the white. You can of course do this beforehand. It's much easier just to ink some of the backside, but I didn't think to do that, so we're just gonna do it after the fact. Like that. So what I'm using here is my ink station. It's from ManuDesign's Crafty Companion. And I also have a garbage bowl here with feet. And I just have one of the drawers here full of lace and flowers and stuff that we might use to decorate the card. I think it turned out pretty good. And I was thinking doing some flower ornaments here. So we'll see what we come up with. I have a doily here maybe that we can tear up. I have a smaller one that is coffee stained. So maybe we can do that under the flowers. I have some lace here, perhaps. This one is too big though, but we can cut it. We'll see. I also have some clay pieces. I think this is paper clay or something. Just bought it at a craft store and have some smaller pieces. It could be nice. They have the same like flourish design. Maybe just tuck that under the flowers or something. And I have some bigger flowers and then smaller flowers. And I have blue and white to decorate with. I have some pearly things. So we just have some rose buds. We just see what we come up with. I've cut the stems of all the flowers, and I like to take the leaf part off because I don't like the color of them. This one doesn't have that. Just gonna break it out a little bit because it's very high. You can of course use some distress ink or something to ink the edges of the flowers if you want to do another color for them. I usually do that with like purple ones and stuff, and that turns out really nice. I'm not sure I'm gonna do this for this one because I have a lot of blue ones, so we'll see. I was thinking this you can just put under maybe a doily. Of course we'll kind of cut it. This one I don't like the center of it, so you can just pop those off. Put something else in the middle or just leave it like that, but you can make a, maybe put a pearl in the middle. It just went everywhere when I cut it. That's okay. Like that, and you can just put a pearl there. Sorry if the lighting is a little bit weird. I'm standing beside a window because my desk is busy with work stuff, with my computer and everything, so I had to do this on the kitchen counter. So it is what it is. I think maybe I like this one better. Then I have some rose buds that we could put in between. Some smaller flowers. Some darker ones. these ones. Really don't like the center of those either, but that's just me. I also have some leaves to put in around the flowers afterwards when I put up the decoration. And I also have this one. Maybe we can put some underneath to get some blue in there. Sorry for the noise. So I'm just gonna start fiddling with this, and I'm gonna speed it up so you don't have to watch it minute by minute because it can take a while. But I'm just gonna use some heavy body gel to stick it all down, because then I know it won't go anywhere when it's dry. So I'm just gonna speed it up right now, and then I'll come back to you when it's all finished and we're maybe doing some finishing touches with some pearls and stuff. I'm just gonna use Stormy Sky for this big flower because I think it's too white against everything else. So I'm just going to use it on the edges of the petals. This is the regular Distress ink and not the Distress Oxide. It doesn't have that chalky finish to it. Let's see if we can do the inside as well, just a little bit. Like that. Just a little bit. We can also do these if you like. Just a teeny bit. You can barely see it on camera. Okay. Now let's speed it up. I have put all the flowers that I want on the front page or the front of the card, and I think that it turned out really pretty. I hope you can see it okay in the camera. I'll put a picture on the end as well so you can see it a little bit better. And the inside is just plain like this, and I will put, as I said, a message that I print on coffee stain paper or something. So I'm just gonna have this happy birthday stamp that I want to just stamp on some craft cardstock, I think, and then distress it a little bit so we will see happy birthday on the front. Just have a scrap piece of paper here. I'm just gonna stamp it in black, and I'm using this ink, oil ink. It's a hybrid ink pad. I'm not sure where it's from. Impression Obsession is from. And I have this Wear Memory Keeper stamp platform. Not sure you can get this anymore, but I love it. Just gonna pick a side of the paper. I think I'm gonna go for that side. I'm just gonna place this in the middle so I can rip the edges. You can put, this one doesn't have, like the Misty one, like magnets. But you can place a piece of tape or something if you don't want the paper to move. I'm just gonna try without it. Now, don't want to press too hard because then it smooshes the stamp, so it gets a little bit blurry and stuff. Just gonna stamp it one more time to get a more crisp lettering. Like that. It says happy birthday in Norwegian. Sorry. I have the tripod next to me, so I just bumped you. Sorry. Okay. So then we can just rip the edges so we get the size we want. This one I think I'm gonna pop up on some foam tape so it stands a little bit out from the background. Just a little bit more. My hands are sticky from the heavy body gel still, even though I washed them quickly. Now it doesn't take a minute to dry, so I'm just gonna leave it to dry when I'm finished with the sentiment. This congratulations. And I think we're gonna put some liquid pearls or maybe just regular pearls, and then we're just gonna let it dry overnight, I think, because then it will really stuck down like that. I'll go a little bit further for this. Okay, then I'm just gonna ink the edge so it matched the other one. Okay, I'm just gonna go and get my foam tape and I'll be right back. Okay, I have some foam tape here. I'm not sure where I got this one, but it's super sticky and I really don't like it because you can't cut it or anything. It just follows the scissor. So I'm just gonna try and rip it out. As you can see, it just breaks apart. You can also use like foam dots or squares or whatever you have. I think they work better than this tape, but I'm just gonna use it up when I have it. Okay, so I'm just gonna place this. I'm just gonna rough up the edges a bit. Sorry, I bumped you again. Okay, there we go. I think the clay pieces work really great with this flourish paper. Looks really pretty. It's not stuck down yet, so I'm trying not to move it so much. Okay, now I have some, let's see, there we go. I have some pearls and like rhinestones. I was thinking of putting on this. I think maybe these are light blue. You can barely see it. And I think I'm just gonna use some art glitter glue to just stick them down, because the double-sided glue on this one are not that good. You can also use if you have like liquid pearls. I have that as well. Maybe we'll use some of that as well. We'll see. But I figured it was a long time since I used these rhinestones, and these blue ones I haven't used before, so I figured it was time to use what you have, and I haven't used for a long time. Oh, there's a blue, a big one. Let's just stick it in here. Oh, he's trying to sleep. pearly ones as well. Maybe like grayish or something. These are more like pearly color, so I'm just gonna use those instead. What you think? I think it's very pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Remember to put your stick in your art glitter glue again, because it dries very fast. Okay, let's take a final look at the card. And as I said, the inside is just plain for now. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video and give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more of these kinds of videos. I do a lot of different kinds of videos. I make cards, I make books, I do some mixed media. So if you like it, just give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!